Boom. All right. And we're live. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Garage Gym Experiment podcast. My name's Adam. That's Jake. And we're back again for another great episode. In tonight's episode, we're going to have a HomeGymCon update. Talk about some new products. We have 2 to discuss today. We have some survey results. And then Jake and I are going to share our hidden gems that you need to know more about, and as well as some hidden gems in the community. So with that, let's start it off.
All right. Thank you, Adam. All right. So quick HomeGymCon update. So the only vendor added within the last week was VersaClimber. But that's a cool one and definitely something that a lot of people would want to try before buying. You know how
have you
works.
been on a VersaClimber?
No, it looks awesome though. Have you?
They're the best. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I saw Joe Rogan talking about them.
Yeah, they're awesome.
On a clip the other day.
You feel like Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. So
right. They look awesome, and I know they have standalone options, and then they have something that you can just like attach to your power rack. So it'll be cool to test those out. And then just like a little bonus, we threw this on an Instagram post, but we're looking. So we have the exhibition hall is full. So that's full, and we have a few companies already for room number 2. We think that's going to take a little bit longer to fill up. So we would love people's help. And if you give us a referral, we will give you $75. So if you give us 2 referrals, $75 plus $75.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get
Carry
you.
the one.
Carry the one. All right. So that's our update. Let's move on to...
That logo's growing on me, by the way, Jake.
The logo.
When I look at it.
The logo.
I like it. I like it.
I like the
logo. I didn't love it right away.
I know.
I like it now.
Logos are so hard. They're so hard to like think of and make.
It's growing on me.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
All right, new products. Again from Kleva, we have more attachments, and Jake and I and everyone else at HomeGymCon saw this one as well, so it's no surprise. It's the Tricep Pushdown attachment. It has a handle length of 6 inches with a diameter of 29 millimeters and a weight of 2 pounds. Like always, just really nicely done. And then we also have Rep coming out with a custom rig building option, kind of similar to their rack build option. You can build rigs now. So if you have a larger space, I could see this with like maybe a small CrossFit family's garage, or even if you have like a independent space and you need a rig. It's pretty cool. So I love their rack builder. So rig builder seems pretty sweet too.
The rig builder's cool, and it's definitely going to kill it in the like smaller gyms, not home gyms probably. I personally would love a little rig in my gym, but probably not for the majority. But I think it's going to kill it. It was really easy to use, and the price was not too bad. So
sweet.
So cool. And then Adam, I put like most of the products released on this photo here from September. I think there was about 20. What was your favorite?
I think my favorite, it's tough because like I would say the Squat Max was my favorite, but that wasn't like a new product release. That was kind of like a teaming up with a different company. So I won't pick that one. I really like that treadmill. Was that one from Zebex?
Cool. And I'll go with the Kleva attachments.
Yeah, that was my number 2.
Those are my favorite.
Sweet. You know what's not pictured, which was like up there as well, was the Freak Athlete reverse hyper
well,
back extension.
That wasn't really released last month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
recent release.
Well, they added that like pad. I think that was more like July or August, actually.
Oh, wow.
The pre-orders are just taking a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anywho, survey results. So a few months ago, we saw that the amount of space that somebody has and the price to add more equipment were the top 2 issues. And then from home gym owners. And number 1 was actually the price of obtaining more equipment. But when you put it side by side and you just ask, what's the bigger issue when building out your home gym? 69% said that space is a bigger issue than cost when adding one item at a time. And I would agree.
It's easy number 2.
Yeah.
Cool. Asking who makes the best benches. 68% think that Rep still makes the best benches for their home gym, up 10% from last year. So Rep keeps building that reputation for their benches.
And 68% think Rogue makes the best barbells for your home gyms.
I don't like this one, but 61% believe that the garage gym is better than the basement gym. But that is also going down 9% from last year. So right now, 39% say basement's better, 61% say garage is better.
And we asked how many people watch reviews weekly and read equipment reviews weekly. So watching reviews is 48% weekly. So most likely they're watching Coop's reviews, they're watching Gluck's reviews. So 48% of those answering these surveys. And then half of that, 24%, are reading equipment reviews. So we asked about these last year as well. And the watching reviews portion is up 25%. So it was about 36% last year. And then reading reviews is down 28%. So a lot less people are reading equipment reviews.
Interesting.
Yeah. It makes sense though.
Okay, it's obvious that we've had an influx in the home gym community. So how many people think it has peaked? 48% say it has peaked. 51%, the small majority, says it's still going up, hasn't peaked yet. Curious to hear Jake's thought on the growth of the home gym community. Is it going to continue to grow, or have we hit our max growth?
Got it. Well, I was going to ask you the same thing, but I can go first. So I think that COVID skyrocketed everything. So if you're looking at a chart, it's skyrocketed. And then maybe in 2021 through even probably today, it is dipping. But I think it will start trending up. If you're watching my hands, start trending up. I think just like as general strength training keeps being focused or emphasized, and if prices can come down, and then once people are going back, when people start going back into the office, they'll start realizing the benefits of a home gym. And I don't think it's like peaking, I don't think it's going down like tremendously, but I think the growth has definitely stalled. So I think if you look at a chart from like 2019 to like 2030, like it will be higher than what it was in 2020. So I think it'll raise back steadily. So I think 2020 was obviously just a weird year where everything spiked. Goes back a little bit, and then it goes back to a little bit normal growth. I would say like I started a home gym and I started this account in 2017, like the beginning of 2017. And it was starting to trend upwards then until 2020, like the home gym community. So I imagine that will just continue to rise. It'll continue to rise. So yeah, I don't think I think it's plateaued right now, but I don't think it's peaked when you look at it from like a 20-year like distance. What do you think?
Well, this is going to be lame because mine's very similar. Obviously, It blew up during COVID, but I see it continuing to gain popularity just at a slower rate. So yeah, we're still going up, just not as steeply. And I don't see it kind of evening out or even dropping anytime in the near future, because you see more and more companies, even like the super large ones. Like how often in 2016, 17, were there companies just aimed at the home gym that were as big as the companies we see now?
Yeah.
I mean, the companies have like caught on that this is a popular thing, and I think it's going to continue to go up. So,
right, especially if equipment keeps getting better and the prices, like I said, if they can go down too.
Yep.
Cool. We're on the same page, but 52% or 48% think it has peaked.
I think they just see like the slowed down growth.
Right.
Yeah.
And then next survey question. So we asked, like, do you simply approve of the Titan times Squat Max collaboration? And in general, most do. So 63-ish% said yes, 10% said no, 17% not sure, and then just under 11% said what collaboration. So like 6 to 7 more yes to no votes are happening. All right, and then as Adam mentioned in the preview, we just asked about it on Instagram today. But what are some hidden gems that more people should know about? I'm going to share mine. Adam's going to share his, and I'm going to pull up Instagram, and we are going to go through some of the comments. So mine, kind of wish Adam didn't see it on the PowerPoint.
I saw it.
I know, and I was planning on getting a bunch of pictures of myself using the Stand Dune Stepper, but just ran out of time, so I grabbed this one. But the Sand Dune Stepper is mine, and I would say I probably had it for about a year before I really started utilizing it as much. But I use it. I like just running in place on it in between sets. If I want to stay warm, I like warming up on it because it's really easy on the joints. And then I like using it in multiple ways with the universal pulley system. I either sit on it or I get on my knees to use certain movements. Let's see, what else do I do? If you hold a sandbag and do marching, it's really good cardio. But yeah, in general, there's just like a ton of different ways that you can use it. And I do really like it for its low impact on the joints. Like if my knees are achy, I don't really feel like running to get loose. I'll do that. So, and then like I said, I really like using it to stay warm between sets. So that's my hidden gem that more people should know about.
Hidden gem. Huh?
For the gym.
Gems for the gyms. All right, it's not quite a hidden gem. I chose my Selector Eyes pull down, and the reason I selected it as my hidden gem that more people should know about is just continuing to stare at that Facebook marketplace. A lot of times you're going to see Selector Eyes machines from commercial facilities priced appropriately or even too high, and they're really not affordable for your home gym if you're on a budget like mine. But every once in a while, they're either not understanding what the market is for these machines, or this fellow had 2 Selector Eyes lat pull downs. He was moving his gym and he wanted to get rid of one. And so for $500, I have my lat pull down with a 300-pound stack and a 1-to-1 ratio. And I use it all the time. So it is a hidden gem in that way, because continuing to check marketplace, even when I wasn't in the market for anything specific, I happened to be the first person to reach out and respond to him about this. Lucked out, picked it up on my birthday. So happy birthday to me. And it's been one of my favorite pieces. So that's how it classifies as my hidden gem.
I like that, Rush. All right. And as a reminder, we also asked the community this on Instagram earlier today. I'm just going to I have pulled out my phone, and I'm going to go over some results that kind of catch my eye. So, probably should have prepared. Leaf blower. Painted the wall black so I could have a built-in chalkboard. Soft loop tie down. Super cheap and uses, and the uses are basically infinite. Use them for belt squats, lever arm presses, and pendulum squats, et cetera, et cetera. He lists a bunch of things. But yeah, those tie-down straps are definitely a good idea. Gripper machine attachment from Gym Equipped. Clubs and sick. Hammers from Stronger Grip Metal Master. UDA, Mutant Metals. Triads from Havoc. Primarily use them after barbell work as drop sets. Homemade collapsible drying rack made out of PVC. D's Nuts.
So I thought that was the guy's username. No, the
No,
hidden gem
that
is
was the
D's
answer.
nuts.
It's a
Yeah,
hidden gem.
beautiful. Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Surplus strength self spotters and Darko lifting thresher pad. Somewhat similar. The Bells of Steel Hydra Steel row pad attachment.
Mhm.
Works great. Works perfectly and stores on the rack. Such an efficient space saving solid piece. I'm gonna like that. That's a good one. I do think more people should consider a steel row pad like that. Though they're nice to have. Yoga blocks and squat wedges. My neighbor across the street is cute. She helps with motivation. Let's see. $89 open trap bar from Walmart. Plate loaded Bells of Steel cable tower. Bench blocks. You know, I didn't really love all these answers. But to each their own with their hidden gems. These Nuts was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And I probably should have prepared better. But
you're gonna cut out all the space in between. It's gonna sound crispy.
Yeah. But all right. Well, I will say we maybe didn't prepare as much as we needed to for that, but I do like the idea of posting that question and us sharing ours in like a segment each week. That could work. Anyways, all right. So anybody listening, just keep in mind, if we ask a question like that, we might be going through results on the podcast and could be famous.
It's true.
All right.
That's it for tonight. All right. Did you like tonight's episode? Well, then be sure to keep your eye out for new episode releases wherever you listen to podcasts. Stay involved on our social media sites by following Garage Gym Experiment and taking part in our Sunday surveys on Instagram so that you can be a part of the conversation. Like, follow, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and get involved on our website for all your home gym content needs. And again, make sure you're following HomeGymCon. You can do that at homegymcon.com or simply by following HomeGymCon on social media to get all the updates on what's going to be happening in April. We want to see you there. Jake, anything else left for the listeners?
Nope.
Okay. Catch you next time, guys. Bye.